Hey guys, welcome back. I just wanted to bring you another video, another quick little update on some drama that's going on with the film Don't Worry Darling. Now, if you've been on Twitter in the last day or even the last few minutes, you've probably seen or heard about this, maybe seen some memes or anything. But before everyone else gets to talk about it, I just wanted to throw my hat in the ring as well, since it's popping, you know. I wanted to talk about it because it sounded genuinely interesting to me, and I just want to try to maybe wrap my head around and help you wrap your head around what's going on with this movie, because it's just so wild right now. And the reason why I have beautiful Miss Florence Pugh here is because I figured, hey, if I need a thumbnail, who else than the gorgeous woman right here, you know what I mean? Anyway, moving on to the actual story. So what happened in this movie, it's all started, for me at least, with this video right here. Now, I don't know if you can see with your clever little eyes, but supposedly, Harry Styles has just spat on Chris Pine. Now, if you look closely, you can see that he makes the face of someone spitting, right? We're going to do it one more time. See right there. He did the little spit, and he looks down, and then Chris Pine just, being the cool, calm, collected man that he does. But yeah, it does appear that he did spit on him.
Just what the fuck did he do?
Yeah, so at this point, that's where it all started for me. Now, after that, I did some more digging, and everything that has happened with this movie, as you can see here, did he really spit on Chris? It's like we don't know. Of course, what we do know is all the memes that came from it, and some of them were inspired by this next scene.
You know, my favorite thing about the movie is, it feels like a movie. It feels like a real, go to the theater film movie.
Why are we still here?
Kind of the reason why.
Just to suffer.
And before I go, I just want to say it matters not what you've done, but what you do with what you've done for others.
Damn, eloquently spoken, my friend. Thank you. Anyway, back to the actual news. So apparently, Shia LaBeouf was originally cast in this movie. However, after those allegations came out about Shia LaBeouf with his girlfriend, he was forced to leave, according to Olivia Wilde, because she said that she does not like working with people who are combative. As she says right here, his process was not conducted to the ethos that I demanded my productions. His process was in some ways, combative energy, and I don't personally believe that this is conductive to the best performances, etc., etc. Ultimately, my responsibility as the production is to cast and protect them. That is my job. Now, looking further, apparently LaBeouf says that he denied being fired. He claims that he quit the film due to lack of rehearsal time in August of 2020. He said that you and I both know the reasons for my exit. I quit your film because your actors and I couldn't find time to rehearse. Now, he said that many times he talked to her about this, and he even sent her emails. Thank you for letting me on your thought process. I know that it wasn't fun, doesn't feel good to say no to someone, and I respect your honesty. I'm honored you're willing to go out there with me for me and tell me what you did to me. I'm gutted because it couldn't have been something special. I just want to make clear how it means to you, and trust me, that's a gift I'll take with me. So that's what LaBeouf said to Olivia. And he said he officially quit the movie the next day on August 2017, or August 17th of 2020. Apparently, according to Shia LaBeouf, he did not get fired. He quit due to Olivia Wilde not giving her directorial input, I guess. Now, also, among with the Shia LaBeouf thing, I also wanted to remind you guys that he did have allegations against him, and as a person who grew up watching Shia LaBeouf, those were very shocking to me because it's something that never would have expected from Shia LaBeouf. He always seemed like a great guy and someone that I look up to as both an entertainer and as an actor. However, recently he has gotten to so many things in his personal life. So I wanted to share with you guys a couple days ago, Shia LaBeouf was on John Bernthal's podcast, Real Ones. And a couple days before that, they had released a little 20-minute episode based on the whole 2-hour interview, which, by the way, both of them are very good, and I would highly suggest looking at them because they give you kind of like an insight to what was going on in his life. Now, again, abusing someone or physically or mentally is never condoned by myself or anyone else, probably. Hopefully not. But I'm not saying this to defend him or anything. I just want to say that he has given his perspective on it. He was on drugs and a lot of things that were going on in his life and the way he was raised. If you've ever seen Peanut Butter Falcon or Honey Boy, those are things that happened to him. Now, again, this doesn't excuse what he did, but he is trying to make amends and at least rectify the things that he has done. So if you want to give it a shot, I will put a link to this video in the description. Now, back to the thing at hand with Olivia Wilde. Apparently, she says that something was wrong with her and Florence Pugh, and she said, and they asked her, can you just clear the air and address whether there has been a falling out? If so, why? Is it because people were discussing, etc., etc.? She said, Florence is a force, and we're so grateful that she's able to make it tonight despite being in production on Dune. I know as a director how disruptive it is to lose an actor even for a day, so I'm very grateful to her and Denis Villeneuve, which he has a very close last name to me. Let's go, for helping us. We're really thrilled that we'll get to celebrate her work tonight. I can't say enough how honored I am to have her on as our lead. She's amazing in the film, etc., etc., right? When they asked her other questions about, the rest of the cast or other things going on with Shia LaBeouf, there were things that they said after she mentioned this stuff about, Florence Pugh being amazing. She says, as for the endless tabloid gossip and all the noise out there, the internet feeds itself. I don't feel the need to contribute, and I think it's sufficiently well-nourished. Not only was that going on during that time, and amongst the drama from her and Shia LaBeouf and Florence Pugh and, Chris Pine, all the things that happened behind the scenes that we still don't know yet, which they'll probably make a documentary, honestly, about this movie in a few years. Some of the things that just didn't make any sense with Olivia Wilde is here. She says, female pleasure, the best versions of it that you see nowadays are in queer films. Why are we more comfortable with female pleasure when it's two women on film? In heterosexual scenes in this film, the focus men as the receipts of pleasure is almost ubiquitous. It's all about immediately and extreme passion for one another. The impractical nature of their sex speaks to their ferocious desire for one another. I think it's integral to the story itself and how audiences, etc., etc. She basically talks about how the women were the only one that will come in this movie. So basically, she was trying to say that this movie, there was a lot riding on this movie and her career, etc. However, again, after hiring Shia LaBeouf and then claiming that he was not the correct person for this, and again, as she said that she would no longer work with people who are, who wouldn't feel unsafe, and that Shia LaBeouf was a bad influence on, things about it. A little confused about the narrative that I was fired. And, again, his clarifications, he said he gave up. And apparently the video has leaked where she asked Shia LaBeouf to not leave the project. Now, I think this might be a bit of a wake-up call from Miss Flo, and I want to know if you're open to giving this a shot with us. If she really commits, if she really puts her mind and heart into it at this point, you can make peace. And I respect your point of view. I respect hers. But if you guys can do it, what do you think?
As for Olivia, there's
hopes where she's also been caught many times partying with this fucking sack of shit. And then she says, Jordan Peterson is a bad man and the inspiration for the film's villain. Which, again, Jordan Peterson is also a piece of shit.
What rules, you sons of bitches? Exactly. Precisely.
At this point, it seems like Olivia Wilde wasn't in the right either, especially after everything that's come out. But regardless of all the drama, we'll find out what actually happened. At some point, we need to find out, because something's totally going on in this movie or behind the scenes, and we need to know about it because we're drama-hungry little bitches. Anyways, again, I just want to make a quick video about what was going on. And then, there's obviously been the memes. The memes are always, the best, because memes are memes. And it's like this person right here, the bro girl. That's basically the gist of it. I don't know. There's just so many memes at this point. Also, if you haven't seen The Boys, please go watch it. It's so fantastic. But yeah, so even Elvis the Alien has put in his 2 cents. He said, dude, what happened on the set? The beef between these cast members is so funny. They're trying their best to keep things professional, but it's obviously they want to throw fists. What a shit show. I feel bad for Florence. Yes, so do we. We all do, Alien. Anyway, I don't know. That's pretty much all I got for you guys. I just wanted to show you. And apparently for the movie itself, it's the only good parts of this movie are apparently Florence Pugh. And she was like the only good part of this movie. But apparently the movie is just too basic. Even as a film, it doesn't stand on its own two legs, which is very upsetting because I remember seeing the trailer for this and I thought it looked very good. But unfortunately, you know, behind the scenes stuff, everything else, poor acting, especially Harry Styles. It's so bad. If you're ready for this, let's go.
Not everyone gets this opportunity. And if you keep talking like this, you're going to put it all at risk.
You're worried about a demotion? That's what you're worried about?
Our life. Alice, our life together. This. We could lose this.
Yeah, so his accent goes through like 4 different accents at once. All I know is that apparently Olivia Wilde and him were at the time dating, and apparently she cheated on her husband at the time, Jason Sudeikis, with Harry Styles. And a little tidbit on that as well is that Jason Sudeikis filed for divorce papers from Olivia Wilde. However, when it happened, she was on stage and she was handed a mysterious envelope that left the attendees curious about its contents, and it said personal and confidential. So she was served her divorce papers in front of everyone, and Jason Sudeikis was unaware. Honestly, that's really sad for her, and I do think that that's really unfortunate that it had to come out like that. Again, Jason was unaware, so it's more on the person who delivered. So that's when you can say, you know, blame the messenger, not the messengee, the person who sent the message, you know. But anyway, I digress. And for some reason, even though everyone said it's not a very good movie, they got a 4-minute standing ovation. And then this one made me laugh because it says Harry Styles has allegedly been photographed kissing Senator Ted Cruz at a fundraiser in national debt in Washington, D.C. That's about all I got, but anyway, I'll leave you off with this one last clip.
So there's a lot of responsibility. Everything goes through the director's mind. You know, all the departments are all capable people and they're artists in their own right, but the director is the final say on everything.
It's the coach. It's the coach or the general, and it's not all about the director, but it's the director's responsibility to hire great people and to create an environment conducive to their best work.
Also a problem.
It's true. You know, if a movie's bad, it is the director's fault.
That's exactly right.
And if anyone
Why didn't you get a better performance out of that actor?
Exactly. It truly is. It's truly the director's fault.
So yeah, I'll leave you with that. Olivia, if you're seeing this, you probably are not, but if you ever see this, maybe just own up to your mistakes. Maybe don't cast your boyfriend who you cheated on your husband with in a movie that you're directing. As I'm editing this 2 weeks after. I don't know. That's my 2 cents. Again, if you guys want to watch either of these videos, I will put them in the link to the description. Have a good day. Bye.